Hello everyone and welcome back to another Age of Mythology campaign mode tutorial, and in this one we're taking on the 4th level, A Fine Plan. It's Titan mode, bit difficult, it's a big learning curve I suppose from the previous levels, which kind of acted more of a tutorial than anything else. So the story is, Troy is on the scene. We have Odysseus and we are kind of in a tough spot when it starts, because as you can see, we only have horses, and there is one massive problem that you have to navigate, which is gold. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm a relatable gamer. I did try this a few times because, unbeknownst to me, you do get ambushed and skirmished quite early on, and if you do not secure the starting gold mines, you're in for a world of pain, lads. So, this is just how I navigated it. I literally went to mining. Well, actually, wait, there is a small army there. We'll draw them back. So go to this gold mine straight away and pillage it to death. You can set up fishing, and we are going to do that just because we'll get food, but we're not going to keep fishing because you will get attacked land and sea. And sea is just very difficult to keep control of. We need the gold for the horses and nothing else. So, once you pillage the gold mine, set up, you get a little bit of gold as well for your troubles. So, once that's done, and you get a little bit of gold as well. There is a second one over there, but we're not going to do it too much yet. We're just going to set up here, because every time I've done this, lads, I've set up the gold and then my villies get slaughtered. So, and then that just really sets you back. So we're gonna cheese it. We're gonna put up a 1 or 2 or maybe 5 or 6 towers. Not too many towers, otherwise it defeats the purpose of getting the gold. But we're going to just have 1 or 2 towers so the villies can garrison in. Now, I'm not that great at the shortcuts yet. So garrisoning and all that kind of jazz is a bit more difficult, but we'll slowly get there. So yeah, we're just going to throw a load of villies here. We're going to do a little wall. Hopefully that scout will not bring too much trouble. I've been having a lot of bad luck with scouts because they've kind of just aggroed armies. We have, remember to upgrade your towers, by the way, so that they can actually fire. But yeah, we're just going to wall it up a little bit. Now you do get attacked on both sides. You get attacked there on the left and just up north by Pink, whoever he is. He just doesn't like the idea of us being in here. We'll garrison the fish in there so it can fire. But like I say, it's good for temporary food, but don't be investing too much in the water because she's frustrating. So yeah, this is going swimmingly for now. So we're just going to jump ahead in time, because what we're kind of doing is we're just kind of booming, or well, not necessarily booming. Booming is the wrong word. We're not great on the economy, but we're just trying to salvage as much gold as possible, and don't let it pile up. Just constantly keep making horses, or whatever you want to make. You can make archers if you want, because they're a bit cheaper on gold. The horses are expensive now that I think about it. But also remember your centaur, because they're just... Look at me with my garrison. Not really doing well, am I? With my shortcuts. Excuse me. But yeah, centaur actually probably would be a good call here, just because Troy doesn't have any hero units. And wood is plentiful on this map, so the more units you can spam, the more good units you can spam of wood, the better. So our lore stone is doing the business wherever these deer are coming from. So again, we're just getting used to grouping armies. Now it's time to pillage this second mine. You can garrison fishing ships into your dock just to make them into that they can fire back, but again, might be too much energy and effort for people. Don't think the payoff is that well fishing here. So we're just going to take over the second gold mine. We do have our ceasefire. We don't need it yet though. Now the enemy does advance a lot quicker than we will. So I don't know if there's probably a better way or a quicker way of maybe cheesing it by kind of rushing them, but I haven't really come across that just yet. And yeah, we're going to go and we're going to wall this up. So Pink attacks from the east, and he usually only just has archers. So if we tower up there, we should be fine. I'm not going to send the hippocampus because he is literally just going to attract a load of pain our way. I don't know if he just takes up the pop space or not, but should be grand. We have our horses auto-queued, so that's why our gold is very slow to gather. But it's better to have units because, like I say, you're going to be constantly attacked, so you do need to fend off one or two out attacks. Or else it's GG before you even know it. So see the way, I mean, with the arrow ships, they're just going to constantly be wrecking your head. So you nearly delete the dock, but we'll keep them busy for now. And since we're Poseidon, actually, once they destroy that dock, we will have militia. Because we're Poseidon and any destroyed building gets militia. So, happy days for that. So yeah, my advice, wall up. Build better walls than me because I think that is... There's a few holes there. Kill the sheep. Your man is just mad with the Pegasus, isn't he? Yeah, we're just going to make sure that that is bridged. Just the terrain is a little bit weird, and then we have to make sure that that is built as well. Silly Villy. Okay, coffee has well and truly hit there, so we can multitask more. But yeah, we've depleted a bit of the nearby wood, so we're just going to farm. We're going to build a market just because it's not going to be our primary market. We will try and build it a little bit further away, but good to have the market just in case we do need quick gold. We're going to set our sights on the town centre because why not? Now we did get a reinforcement, so around this mark, Agamemnon, whatever you call him, your man, does send you reinforcements through a transport ship. So you get a siege tower and you get 1 or 2 infantry. Nothing spectacular, but I'd imagine it's just to pressure you into taking... Oh, look at this cheeky man. Look at that cheek. Look at the cheek. We don't have boiling oil, so those turrets or those towers aren't actually going to be doing great. But sure, look. We have our market. We're going to put those guys onto the gold. Just... We could curse, but we won't use it just yet. So yeah, I think that the key to surviving this level is constantly using your resources. Anytime I've come into difficulty here, it's literally just with idle resources that I could be better putting into defenses or attacking. We'll curse there, and we get our wee piggies back to base. And I suppose the main thing is just focusing on the town centre. I always just focus on buildings because they are literally, they would just be picking off my army. So there we go. And there's a wee gold mine there for our sins. So GG easy. So yeah, we have a load of wood. We'll build a wee fortress there just in the middle, just in case things get heavy. We'll let these guys ravage and pillage all these buildings, let off a bit of steam. And then eventually we will set up here, and that will allow us to... Oh wow, we exhausted that really quickly. That will allow us to... that will allow us to... God, how do we brain fart there? That will allow us to get more gold and whatnot. Because there is only a set amount of gold on this map. So setting up market... Okay, yeah, you're kind of eating into your own population space, but at the same time, you're getting consistent gold, and the horses are expensive. So as you can see, lads, we're taking over. We've got the gold mine. So yeah, probably a good part of this success is to just focus in on the left, get that gold mine, and you've got about 5k then to just eat away at. Pink will constantly just send little archers. If you have 1 or 2 turrets and someone to repair them, you should be fine for the most part. And we're just waiting until we can actually build the town centre. Just for the pop space. One thing I don't like is the market icons are a little bit confusing. But again, I just need to play more of it so that I can select the right thing. But there's been plenty of times where I've been buying when I should be selling, or I sold instead of bought. But again, that's just practice. So we build our few stables here. I presume red is going to attack around here primarily. He's not going to try and take that wee shortcut. We have 1 or 2 farms, but like, to be honest, food isn't a massive issue on this map. And we just constantly repair there. Idle Villies, the bane of my life. Idle Villies, the bane of my life. Oh, we have houses we can build. And yeah, we are slowly but surely building up our army. And here lies our first mistake. So I did send off my army to try and fend off against pink. Probably shouldn't have had to. And then red coincidentally attacked. So to save headache and hair loss, we are going to pop ceasefire. I can't imagine using it for any other reason. So it's just to save the hassle of building more villies. We'll get 1 or 2 armoring upgrades while we can. Don't forget to get your hero units. So we have Atlantis. Because, plot twist, there will be myth units. There'll be a lot of Manticore, which, when you only played the original, they weren't the best units back then, but for some reason they seem to be killing it in Retold. So I don't know what changes they've made, but, well, they look amazing, and they were one of my favourite myth units, but remember in the original they were like 5 pop space, and they were just... I think they were made weak on purpose to kind of maybe balance Underworld Passage when you went through Apollo. But now they seem to be pretty good. All myth units, I think, in Retold are a lot better, which is a good thing. It is Age of Mythology, lads. So yeah, we're just going to concentrate on the left, making sure that the right is protected by turrets or towers. And we have our wee lion as well. He's roaring away. So market, auto queue, or try and get as many caravans set up as possible. There are a few other gold mines in the map, but to be honest, lads, I just can't be managing villies up that far up and protecting them from pink. So we're just going to set up caravans and hope for the best. Selling our resources, we're going to go Hephaestus, Mythic Age. I don't know, lads, maybe on Titan mode you can just get Artemis, Earthquake, and just boom, there goes Troy. But we're going to go and play the long game. And by the long game I mean I'll take ages doing this, but I will cut any of the boring stuff out of the video. But we will go with Vestas because Plenty Vault, again, if you're gold starved, you can't do anything. Whereas Earthquake is... I don't know if it would be any good in kind of campaign modes. But yes, we have a lot of idle villies. We ran out of gold, so we're just going to put them onto wood and sell accordingly. So again, then it's just about keeping red on toes. Pink shouldn't really be much of a problem. He just sends like a few archers every couple of minutes, but towers should be fine. And then, lads, it's literally just like that. Now, I probably messed up my population a little bit because I'm light on the army, but you can delete villies or you can delete caravans as and when you need them. We did plant the Plenty Vault, so technically you can get rid of villagers when you pop down a Plenty Vault because it does the job of them. And then it's just giving it to Troy. Keep your heroes because there will be Manticore. Spam Colossus because you know yourself, they're just demons. They're also very good for these kind of campaigns because of the crush damage that they do on buildings. So, and also they're just like a meat shield. Apart from when there's a Medusa there that can one-shot them. But yeah, it's literally just about throwing things at it and auto-queuing minion or auto-queuing your army to like a rally point. And just flood the base with units. Don't be afraid, you can build up close to them. See the way mine are kind of taking ages to get up there. You could build them a little bit closer. And then as time goes on, lads and friends and ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between, you then can just mount your attack on the actual Trojan wall. Again, we have a load of gold Colossus for some reason, just my OCD, I'm like, we have idle villies, need to get rid of them. Need to get these guys up there. Rally points are set a little bit far away. So it's letting the Colossus, so we've grouped the Colossus into a separate group and positioned it that they're at the front. Because sometimes the micromanaging is difficult when there's not much room. And there you go. Victorious. GG easy. That's the 4th level finished on Titan mode. Drop us a comment if you have any suggestions, tips, tricks or whatnot, and we will see you all in part 5.